Drew is a spunky little kid who has been through a lot, but you would never know it. My name is Megan Nelson and my husband is John. What happened was on December 26th, which was a Thursday, I just had a regular checkup. And at that time, everything looked fine. Over that weekend, I had these pains that kind of came and went. And when I came back home Sunday night, the pain was so bad that I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep. So we went into St. Mary's in Janesville. And they found out that I was 5 centimeters dilated at 25 weeks. The doctor said we have 2 options. Option 1, you can stay here in Janesville. You're going to be delivering this baby. And then once the baby is born, the baby will need to go to the NICU. And our NICU is at St. Mary's Hospital in Madison. Option 2 is you will go right now to St. Mary's Hospital. My husband and I chose to go to St. Mary's in Madison that night. So Drew was delivered at 5:56 p.m. on Monday, December 30th. Drew weighed 2 pounds and 3 ounces. Right after Drew was born, when we were still in the delivery room, he squeaked right away. So we were so relieved to hear that. And they had so many people in that delivery room. Drew was in the NICU for 98 days. I was able to spend the first 2 weeks with him. I was there the whole entire time. But after 2 weeks, I had to go back to work because John and I knew that Drew was going to be in the hospital for months, not days or weeks, but months. So we live in Beloit, which is about an hour away from St. Mary's Hospital. I went back to work after 2 weeks and it was horrible. It was so sad to leave that NICU. I had a lot of guilt and I had a lot of anger. And so it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do to leave him and not be there with him. I think that the Angel Eyes is an amazing tool. I think that it's a great way for parents to stay connected with their children. Having an experience where I could be at work but still see my son and know that he hears my voice even on the days that I wasn't there would mean a lot. It was so exciting to take Drew home from the hospital. And as we left Drew's NICU room, all of a sudden, everybody who worked on that floor stopped what they were doing and came out in the hallway to say goodbye to us. And John and I lost it. Both of us just started crying and we hugged every single one of those people. And all I could think of to say was, thank you so much for keeping my son alive. Thank you so much for keeping my son alive. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be here. I don't know where I would be without that little boy. And that's where I have this humongous appreciation for those doctors and those nurses in that NICU. Because of them, their skill, their expertise, their care, my baby is here.